Yes and no. It's not really. A lot of time they'll pool leases. But they don't have to be contiguous. Contiguous meaning touching each other. I mean, the properties are all within the same area, or they're touching each other. I don't know if that's the exact definition.
Can you elaborate more on that? Because that's exactly what this lease says.
About
pooling?
pooling?
They have the right to pool.
Yeah.
They have the right to change the formation of the pooling at any time.
Yeah, you want, if they try to put a clause in that prevents them from, or negates them from coming back to have to negotiate with you, you want to wipe it out. The goal is to have at every step, if they want to put a storage field in, okay, maybe, but you got to come back and talk to me about it. You can't just do it. That's what these leases are allowing to happen, is that they'll, again, I know there's a gas guy behind me, but.
You don't have to apologize. I'm on the retail end.
Oh, good.
I'm on the
okay.
trying to learn what's happening.
Okay, good.
I apologize.
Okay, I'm sorry. But what they're trying to do, the goal is to say, all right, we're going to deal with you one time. And throughout the life of this lease and the life of these wells, I don't want to have to deal with you ever again. I want to be able to come on your property, put pipelines in when I need to, rework the wells, meaning if they've drilled 5,000 feet, they may rework it. They may come up hole and perforate, do the fracking and all up hole. Or they may go further down. Or they may go out further. They want to rework the well, but they don't want to have to come back to you as the mineral owner and have to renegotiate with you. So they're saying, they're trying to, that's why you say, if there's a storage clause in it, mark it out. Although I personally prefer what I call it the clean lease. I hate these scratching outs and putting your initials on it and all that. It doesn't. They do that so that when the company attorney gets it back, he knows what it looks like. He knows what he's read 1,000 times, and he only has to deal with the amendments that have been agreed to. But if you get a clean lease, just think what your kids are going to look at. 20 years down the road, they're still looking at a clean lease. They have no idea what you sign. I mean, if you put your initials there, or if you even put your initials there, nobody knows. It's just preferable to the amendment. I just don't like that. It's cleaner.
On storage units. All those clauses are additional compensation. Is that correct?
They're different compensation. The storage unit will typically be a flat rate per year, $500 or a well or something like that. But it's called a flat rate, that they'll just pay you. They're no longer paying you on production. They're not producing anything. They're just sticking gas in the ground, but they want to do it under your ground. So you may want it 10 years down the road when they come back to you and knock on your door, but it's your decision. You want to keep it as your decision is all. That's all I'm saying. Yes, sir? A minimum amount of acreage to drill a well, to drill a horizontal well? They would, let's see, they're doing 640 acres to drill, and this was talking to Equitable, if anybody's ever dealt with Equitable. They were drilling 5,000 feet down and 3,700 feet out. And now they're trying to build their units bigger so that they can drill 7,000 feet out. Still 5,000 feet down into the Marcellus Shale, but getting more of the shale so that they can frack more of it and get more gas coming back.
Could they get your property without you knowing it?
I'm sorry?
Could they make your property without you knowing it?
Yes, they could. They'll tell you that they're not.
Where do you get 5,000 feet from? That's not what they're talking
5,000 feet is a general number for West Virginia and the Northern Panhandle from the Geological Survey of the depth of the Marcellus Shale. Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Well, ours is supposed to be 65.
Yeah, it's just an approximation of 5,000 feet. And up in northeastern Pennsylvania, it's 9,000 feet down, and then they go out. But to answer your question, yeah, they could go on your property. They could go onto your property. We believe that they're starting to build bigger units, so it's less likely, and they have a cushion. They go out 7,000 feet. They've got enough acreage that they've included everybody in the unit, so that I don't know of a way to say, yeah, you're on my property.
You can basically triangulate and find out if they've got a well at point A, there's a circumference of 78,000 feet, you know, that they're talking.
You're smarter than me. If you can do
But
if you can do that, but you I assume you can do that.
Is that a guarantee though? Because if they fracture I mean, they don't have to be under your property to get your gas. If
No.
you fracture that seam, that gas is going out to least resistance.
Right, that's what they're doing. The unit, if it's 1,000 acres or 640, they're not going. The pipe or the drill bit is not going to be under everybody's property in that unit. They're saying that the reservoir is that big, and if they typically do it southeast to northwest, I believe.